Morning and welcome to Elisa Marie Yoga. And we're now on day 4 of our 30 days. Hope you're enjoying the course so far. So I just want you to close down the eyes. Take an inhale through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the abdomen and the rib cage expand as you inhale and deflate as you exhale. And I just want you to think about a few things today. Instead of doing a mantra or an affirmation, I want you to think about observing how your body's feeling this morning, how your mind is feeling, how you're feeling about things around you. And just stay there for a few moments with your eyes closed. And just observe. Yoga is so much more than a physical practice. It teaches us to be more aware of what's going on around us and be in the moment much more. We often see things around us, we observe them, and then we react immediately to them. And what yoga helps us do, and mindfulness, is to just observe without judgment, without reacting. And that doesn't mean not doing anything, but it means observing and responding if it's necessary to respond, rather than being reactive. So just through this morning's practice and then for the rest of the day, I want to be more aware of just observing things, feelings, emotions, sights, sounds, anything. You don't have to respond or react, just observe. So we're going to open our eyes and take a big deep breath in, bringing the fingertips together and exhaling and taking the twist to the right. Inhale and just take a twist to the opposite side. Inhale. This time we're going to stay there, lengthening through the spine, using that observation to observe how the spine feels. Inhale, twist, noticing how different it might feel on the other side. Don't judge, just observe. And we're going to inhale and exhale and come straight over onto all fours. And we're going to take the cat and cow. So wrists, shoulders and elbows all stacked over. Knees under the hips. And we're going to inhale, dropping the belly button down, lifting the head. And exhale, rounding down the other way. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhale the other way. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Pushing through the hands, feeling the energy in the feet and coming to a neutral spine. We're going to take the hands further forward, take them slightly out to the edges of the mat. We're going to sink our head down towards the mat, but keeping the head lifted. Don't move the bottom closer to the knees. You're going to keep it where it is. Into our puppy pose and breathe into that shoulder stretch. Spreading the fingers. And then we're going to come up, come back onto all fours, and we're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to tuck the toes under, and we're just going to gently rock back and forwards, just feeling that stretch in the feet. And then we're going to push the bottom back to the heels. Take the hands a little bit further away. And we're going to try and come into our down dog, sending our bottom up to the sky as we draw our heels closer to the ground. We're going to hold it there for 1 breath. And then you're going to drop the knees back to the ground. And then we're going to lift it again. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, take one breath and then just hover those knees. Don't drop them all the way down. Stick the bottom in the air, drawing the heels to the ground, head between the shoulders, and then drawing those knees hover off the ground. We're going to do 2 more. Taking those heels towards the ground, head between the shoulders, and just hover or drop the knees. It's up to you. One more breath. Drop the knees, feet together, knees apart. Sit back on the heels, taking the hands all the way out in front, melting the head down to the mat. Taking a few breaths, observing the breath, and the body, and the mind. Sometimes it's easy to still the mind. Sometimes we have that monkey mind chatter when it's all over the place. Bringing your awareness to your breath helps calm down that monkey mind. So we're going to come back onto all fours. We're going to tuck those toes under. We're going to send the bottom back to the sky. From this position, we're going to take 2 breaths, but then you're going to come over into a plank position. So we're going to rock forward on our feet, bringing our bottom down into this plank position. If that's too much, I want you to drop to your knees in this plank position. If not, just hold it there. Then we're all going to drop the knees and we're going to lower our chest between our hands. So our head is hovering towards the edge of the mat, keeping the elbows tight as we lower our body all the way to the ground, untucking our toes and just resting our head in our hands. Just for a few breaths. Even just that little movement that we've done there, you'll start to feel the energy in your body. And we all feel that energy in different ways. It might be tingling for some people. It might feel like a rush of energy. So we're now going to put our hands under our shoulders. We're going to keep our elbows tucked nice and tight. We're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to draw the heart forward, drawing the shoulders back and down. And just lift, keeping those elbows tight into the body, into a little baby cobra. We're going to exhale all the way down to the mat. We're going to push into our hands. We're going to push our bottom to sit back onto our heels, into child's pose. Holding it there. And then we're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to kneel up. We're going to step forward with the right leg. So stepping forward with the right leg, placing the hands onto the thigh, drawing the shoulders back and down, sinking down into that stretch, opening, feeling the stretch at the front of the thigh, feeling the groin, holding it there. Drawing the shoulders away, lifting, and come out of it. We're going to swap it over, other leg. Take that leg forward, sinking down, hands onto the thigh, pushing away, sinking down, holding it there. Feeling that stretch. Observing how one side might feel differently to the other. And then coming back to kneeling. We're going to take our hands onto all fours again, take it a little bit further away, tucking those toes under, spreading the fingers. We're going to send our bottom into the sky again, into our down dog, nice and steady, heels drawing into the ground. And we're going to try that once more, coming over into our plank. So inhale. As you come over into that plank position, and drop your knees straight away if you need to. If not, just holding it there. Nice breaths. Then we're all going to drop the knees as we lower the chest, hover the head forward, bringing the elbows in, resisting the earth as you go all the way down to the mat. Untucking the toes, and this time we're going to inhale and push straight into our hands. Into that little baby cobra, maybe give it a wiggle, feeling the stretch in that spine. And we're just going to gently look over the right shoulder, trying to look towards that right toe. And the other way, looking over the left. If it's too much, just come into a Sphinx pose. So hands in front of you, shoulder width apart, and just lifting that chest. There's always modifications in yoga. And if in doubt, sit back in child's pose and join in when you can. Back to the centre. We're going to push back into child's pose once more. Tucking those toes under. Coming up onto all, again into that down dog position. And this time we're going to soften the knees. We're going to look between the hands. And I just want you to walk your feet, if you can, towards your hands. And we're going to hang in that ragdoll where you cross your elbows over, dropping the head, lengthening the spine, and just shake it right to left. We're then going to drop the hands to the floor and slowly curl up one vertebra at a time all the way through the spine to standing, drawing the shoulders back and down, observing, spreading the toes, feeling that 4 points of contact, inner and outer heel, inner and outer toes. Big inhale. And we're going to grasp the left wrist with the right hand and just exhale side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side. 2 more. Lift. Exhale, side. And lift. Exhale, side. And centre. And release. Well done. So we're just going to step. I'm just going to bring a bit of energy into the body. So feet hip distance apart. I'm going to do some playground swings. Remember when you were a kid and you just stood there swinging your arms? Well, that's what we're going to do now. But we're going to start small. So you're going to inhale. That's it. And get a little bit bigger. Feeling the energy swinging into the fingers. Moving around at that waist. Lovely. Should start to feel the energy coming into the body. You can even go a little bit faster. You can take the feet a little bit wider. Get a little bit more movement. Couple more. And release. We're going to take a gentle back bend. So we're going to lift the hands. And you're just going to inhale as you lift. Exhale and just gently take it back. Now if this is too much for you, place your hands on the small of the back. And just lean back. Using the hands as a bit of support. Just feel that stretch in the back. And relax. Lovely. We're just going to take a stretch. So we're going to take a nice wide stance and we're just going to take a nice little stretch for our ground. So the left foot is going to turn to face the edge of the mat. The right foot is going to face forward. And we're just going to bend down into this position here. I want you to stick your bottom away from you and you'll just feel that stretch down the inside of that leg. If it's too much, you can always turn that toe out. I want you to really feel that groin. And then change it over. Left foot forward, right foot to the edge of the mat. Bending that left knee and just pulling the bottom away from you. As you pull that bottom away from you, you'll really feel that stretch in the inner thigh. And bringing it up. We're going to step those feet together again. In our mountain pose, our Tadasana, spreading the toes, shoulders back and down. We're going to take a nice big inhale. We're going to exhale into our cactus arms, opening out the chest, opening out the heart, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale and lift. And we're going to swan dive all the way down. Exhale, I want you to really bend those knees though. So we're going to take the chest to the knees, onto the thighs, holding it there. And I just want you to try and straighten those legs as much as you can. Holding it at the edge of your stretch. And soften the knees. And as you inhale, we're going to lift the arms, creating a bit of energy in a chair pose. So we're going to sit down. So the bottom's down, the chest is lifted. So you're not sinking and rounding down, you're just holding it there, feeling that energy through the feet. And inhale to the sky. Exhale back to heart center. And namaste. And thank you. So I want you to think about what I just said as the day goes on today, about just observing. So observe without reacting or without responding. It could be observing how you're thinking, how you're feeling. Is your mind wandering? Have you got that monkey mind? Are you tired? What's going on around you? Just observe without reacting or without responding. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I shall see you tomorrow. Goodbye.